also known as Noble Strength, and welcome to my channel. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. You are tuned in today for Fun with Fashion. Now, Fun with Fashion is a segment that I have on my channel where I just play around in my closet and I focus on something in particular. And today it is vintage belts from the 80s. I absolutely love the 80s. I'm really not exaggerating, guys. I love the 80s. I love everything about the 80s. I love the fashion. I just love the nostalgia of it all. I like the music from the 80s. I just like the memories that I have because it was such a happy time in my life. I was just enjoying life. It was when I didn't have bills to pay. I could thumb through fashion magazines at my leisure, watch MTV. The only thing I had to do was go to school and do my homework, and I just love it. So we're focusing on vintage 80s belts. If that is your type of thing, go ahead, click like and subscribe. Click the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload more videos. You know what to do. And also, don't be afraid to leave a comment because I like interacting with you, even if it's just to say, hey, how you doing? So let's talk about the 80s and the style of belts that were popular then. And one of the styles that was popular back then in the early 80s, kind of in that disco era, was the cummerbund belt. You know what I'm talking about. So the one that started it all for me is this one right here. This one is so ornate. Love the beading on this. Love the thickness of it. It's just absolutely beautiful. It has the elastic in the back. And this one is a Morgan Taylor belt. Not all of them have a brand in them, but I absolutely love the geometric design and the colors of this. And all of the beads are still there, which goes to show you that they're so well made, and I'm pretty sure that this was hand sewn on there. I'm just guessing, it doesn't say, but nonetheless, it's a gorgeous statement piece, and I will be showing you what these look like on later on in the video, so please don't tune out, stick around. And I'm going to be using black as my backdrop for most of these because I really want the belts to stand out. I might throw in a smidgen of variations just to show you what they may look like with something else. But for the most part, I'm going to be staying with a black backdrop for these belts. But this is the first one. So here's one that I have, and this one is by the brand Midget. And this has a 100% silk back lining, and it has the little hooks in the back as well as the stretchiness. But this one has that braided design that I absolutely love. I like the black and gold of this one. This one I absolutely love because it dips down. It has that little point. Once again, it hooks in the back and it has the elastic. And this is what these two with the same colors look like side by side. Really, really pretty. This one's a little bit different from the others in that it doesn't have the elastic in it. This one's a little bit firmer. It doesn't have the cushion and it doesn't have that stretch in it. But aren't those colors beautiful? Isn't that design beautiful? Once again, all of the beads are there on all of these. None of these are missing any beads, and that's what blows my mind because they're, older belts and they've withstood the test of time. They're so well made. So this one has Velcro in the back like that. And look at it next to this one. So you can kind of see as a comparison with the colors. So the next style of belt that was really popular in the 80s was the rope belt. And this is one that I have in my collection. I used to have others, but I got rid of them. Now the rope belt is just that. It's a belt that has the rope band and you hook it in the back like this with a little hook. And I love these. The rope has stretch in it. There's a stretchy elastic rope band, and there's usually some type of braiding or some type of beads or something that are interwoven into the rope belt. But this is one that I have and I absolutely love it. Once again, like I said, thrifted for like $1.50. The next style of belt is the hip belt that was really popular in the 80s. You know, those belts that were meant to kind of hang low on the waist. You would rock them with your acid wash skirt and you would just be too fly. That's what I'm talking about. So here is a hip belt, or you would wear them with those long flowy skirts as well. I absolutely love the layering of the 80s. You know, all of the layerings is just oh, I'm just going back in my mind, but come back, Audrey, come back. So here is a hip belt that I absolutely love. And this one, I love all of them. So you're going to hear me say that a lot. I don't see a brand in this, but isn't that just beautiful? The detailing on that, absolutely love. And with the hip belts, they usually kind of hung at an angle like this one with that asymmetrical slant to it, but absolutely beautiful, so well made. And this is a pretty heavy belt, but it has that leather band with all of that nice working on it. There is another hip belt that I have, and this one does not have a brand either, but isn't that beautiful? It has kind of like a bronziness to it, a bronzy gold, and then it has that beautiful kind of spiral seashell type design with the little jewels in it, and they're all there. So pretty. I have one more belt to show you. You've seen this belt in a lot of my stylings in past videos, and this is just a very thick, broad belt that, you know, you would wear during the 80s, and isn't this beautiful? Whenever I wear this, I get compliments. It's so eye-catching, not just because of the color, but because of that gold, big, large buckle with the little kind of like beads going around. And my students love when I wear this belt. They say, oh, Miss Crosby, you're wearing a C for Crosby on your belt. But I absolutely love this belt. And this one is a limited, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, the limited. And I used to love shopping at the limited. Did you shop at the limited? I shopped at the Limited Express. There was this shoe store that I used to shop at, Baker's Place. I think it was called Baker's Shoes. I used to shop there. Where else did I shop? Casual Corners. There was another place that my mom and I used to go to all the time. Holidays. Let me know. Hit me up in the comments if you remember any of those stores and if you shopped at any of those stores. So this is from the Limited, and this was actually made in the USA. Absolutely love it. Genuine suede leather. So those are all of my belts, 80s belts, and I am going to show you how I rock them in a few little clips, and then we'll be right back to close this segment out on Fun with Fashion. So stay tuned. Be right back. For this first styling, I paired the belt with a black blazer from Target, and the black t-shirt is an H&M t-shirt that I got from the thrift store. The pants are crop pants by H&M, and the shoes are by Naturalizer. Super comfortable, and the handbag is a cassette tape handbag from Shein. Absolutely love these Naturalizer shoes, by the way. For the second styling of this belt, I paired it with a pair of boyfriend jeans by Gap, which I thrifted years ago. Same pair as the shoes, and the top is a Target brand tank top, and the handbag is a Love clutch that I got from Amazon, which you can buy from my store if you look in the description box below. So I styled this brown hip belt with a Donna Karan black dress, and the shoes are by Johnston & Murphy. I absolutely love these wedge sandals. The bag is a Sharif vintage bag, and I think it pulls out the browns in the belt and kind of ties the shoes and all the accessories together. So for this styling, I just switched up the accessories. I paired a pair of Tory Burch sandals with this belt because I think it really coordinates well with the buckle on this belt. And the bag is by Stuart Weitzman. It has some gold hardware on the sides and some small gold flecks, which I think really pulls the outfit together. Very understated, but classy. I paired this rope belt with a pair of Barney's New York jeans that I thrifted a while back, and the bodysuit is by Derek Hart, and I got that from Ross. The shoes I purchased from DSW, but I can't remember the brand, and the handbag is a Michael Kors Whitney clutch. I paired this cummerbund belt with my favorite black slacks of all time. These are some H&M slacks that I got a while back, and I'll leave that link up above for that video. And the bodysuit is the same bodysuit from before, and the shoes are by Vince Camuto, which I thrifted a while back, and the handbag is a Henry Bendel bag. For the next cummerbund belt, I paired it with a pencil skirt. This is a 9 West pencil skirt that I've had for a while, and some Sam Edelman pumps, the Henry Bendel bag. This time I switched up the belt and the top. This is a tunic top that I thrifted, and I'm wearing the Tory Burch sandals, and the bag is from Amazon, and you can also find that in my Amazon storefront in the description box below as well. For this last styling of this last cummerbund belt, I paired it with a pair of vintage Palmetto acid wash jeans, which I absolutely love, wearing the Sam Edelman pumps, same top from before, same bag from before. And that is it. I had so much fun styling these 80s vintage belts, and I hope you got some inspiration. Is it for this segment of Fun with Fashion, rocking the vintage 80s belts. I hope you enjoyed this little segment. Let me know in the comments below what you would love to see more of on my channel. And let me know also in the comments below which belt was your favorite, which styling was your favorite. Do you own any 80s belts? How do you rock them? Let's create some dialogue. But as always, remember to be a good steward of all that God has given you, because He truly loves us so much. And I love you too. And I'll be seeing you very, very soon. Bye.